Everyone smiled. Everyone danced. Everyone ignored the girl in the corner until one single dad turned, pointed, and asked, "Why is she sitting all alone?" What happened next changed 3 lives forever. It was the kind of wedding the tabloids drool over: lush green vineyard, a custom-built glass stage, waiters in white gloves, helicopter petals, imported roses, champagne with gold flakes. Because when your father is Elliot Crane, CEO of a billion-dollar venture capital empire, your wedding isn't an event, a performance. But this story isn't about the bride. It's about a girl sitting quietly in the back corner, in a sky blue dress, in a custom wheelchair, watching the whole thing unfold without being part of it. Her name was Layla Crane. Layla was only 14, paralyzed from the waist down since she was 6. She wasn't always in a chair. She used to run through the house barefoot, twirling like a ballerina. But a tragic car crash on the way to ballet practice took her movement and her mother. Her dad, Elliot, was never the same. He buried himself in boardrooms and forged features. Layla? She became a symbol of tragic inspiration, wheeled out at family parties, and ignored once the photos were done at her sister's wedding. Layla sat dressed like a porcelain doll in the farthest corner of the reception alone. Jack Monroe was used to being invisible too, a 39-year-old single father, a warehouse supervisor, divorced, raising his 7-year-old daughter, Luna, solo. He wasn't supposed to be at the wedding, but his cousin married into the Cranes. So he came suit a little too tight, shoes a little too worn, and Luna clinging to his hand. While others clinked glasses and took selfies, Jack was focused on getting Luna a juice box from the kids' table. That's when he saw her, Layla, alone, quiet, not even facing the dance floor. He looked around. No family, no friends. No one even acknowledged her. And then he asked a question that echoed across the empty space. Why is she sitting all alone? The people around Jack paused, shrugged. One whispered, "That's Elliot's daughter. She doesn't really do people." But Jack didn't buy it. He walked over, Luna in tow. He knelt next to Layla and said, "Hi, I'm Jack. This is my daughter Luna. You mind if we join you?" Layla's eyes widened. It wasn't fear. It was confusion. No one had asked to join her in years. She nodded. Just once. Jack sat down. Luna offered her a strawberry juice, and for the first time that night Layla laughed. The 3 of them talked for an hour. Jack didn't mention her wheelchair. He didn't ask what she could or couldn't do. He asked what she loved. Layla lit up talking about classical music, fantasy books, origami. Luna asked her how to fold a paper crane. Layla showed her. Her hands were delicate, precise, full of life. Guests passed by and stared. Some whispered. Others scowled like Jack was breaking some silent rule. But Jack didn't care because kindness doesn't check bank accounts from the balcony above. Elliot Crane saw it all. His tie loosened, his champagne untouched. He watched his daughter really laugh for the first time in years, and it broke him. He had spent years building companies, writing checks, building wings in hospitals under Layla's name, but he'd forgotten to sit beside her. He wiped his face. And then he walked down. Elliot approached the table slowly. Jack stood, extending a polite hand. "Mr. Crane, But Elliot cut him off. He wasn't looking at Jack, he was looking at Layla. "May I join you?" he said, voice trembling. Layla stared at him, and Finch nodded. He pulled up a chair and sat. His hand shook. "I'm sorry, sweetheart," he whispered. "I thought building you a world was enough. I never thought you might just need me in it." Jack turned away, gave them space. He didn't want to thank you, but he gave something money couldn't. Presents. Long after the guests were gone, and the string quartet packed up, Layla sat between her father and her new friend Luna. They watched as the last lantern floated into the sky. Elliot asked Jack for his number, not as a CEO, not as a thank you, as a man who realized he'd failed and needed guidance. Sometimes it only takes one person to ask the question no one else dares to. Why is she alone? In a room full of power, dresses, speeches, and champagne, it was a single dad and his little girl who reminded everyone what humanity looks like. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder. You never know who you're saving just by sitting down beside them.